They'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Third quarter starts with a run by Freeman. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28. Jarvis Jones that time in on the stop.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Here's Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
On 2nd down, Ryan. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, and the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Hurry up, let's go!
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And Bryant's got it over the middle. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
You have to love and admire the effort because he almost broke free in the backfield, but you also have to love and admire what the defense did. Swarmed the play and made sure he couldn't get anywhere, a loss of yardage.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Completes it to Hayward Bay. 8 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll go again with Bell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here in this situation. They stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
Boswell's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position to really open up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. Back now in Pittsburgh. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on 3rd down. This time, Roethlisberger will throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And that'll bring up 2nd down. second down following the incompletion. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think
he's got his tight end. That's James. Touchdown, Steelers. Jesse James, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And here now come the Falcons. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense? And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Taylor Gabriel, 75 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from having the lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line, but how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Brought in by Coates. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
And his throw is incomplete. Darius Hayward-Bay, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And for the Falcons, 5 minutes. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And some space here. And a cut to the left sideline. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Carlos Williams, 56 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Roethlisberger looking to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. On second down, here's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
Yeah, that, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Mohamed Sanu with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And now out come the Steelers. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now a first down following that long gain. They come out with 1 back, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. And he's able to put it through. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Caught by Jones. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. He'll look to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. A gain of 6 there on first. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Back to throw. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 3rd and 4. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Finding time. And finding the tight end Hooper. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can get...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Back to throw. This will be caught at the 2. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Justin Hardy with time running out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's up and good. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Let's go!
Here's a direct snap to Bell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Again, it's Bell. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
That's fielded in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Now Ryan connects with Sanu right side. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And quickly, they get to the line. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. It's Ross Cockrell that time that made the tackle.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Eight yards to go here on second down.
Hey, let's go.
On second down, Ryan. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
21. Hey, let's go. Tuesday.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game. While we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore, I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good.
And he is in for the score. And it is...
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Osweiler's Texans going up against Barkley's Bears. With that, let's get out to Soldier Field. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 20. Five-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Okay, my short time, or maybe as some of the kids might say, my long time here on this earth, I've yet to meet a running back who turns down carries or catches. And Lamar Miller fits that bill for the Houston Texans. He actually moved to Houston for a chance to touch the ball more, and it's turned out to be a 1,000-yard season, the second one of his career.
Yeah, second time in his career and on track for the best year of his professional career.
He does it all. Runs it, catches it. He sets the tone for the Houston Texans on offense.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. Here's Savage now on second. Caught left side, Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They go play action here on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. After the interception, here's Cutler. This caught by Royal. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. On second down, here's Cutler. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now Cutler on first down. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. The defensive crew for the Texans. Here's a look.
Vince Wilfork is a terrific player. The first thing you notice, obviously, is his size. But his agility will surprise you. He can play defensive end as well as hold down the middle as a defensive tackle.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So here we go, first and 10 now. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, through Week 15 of the NFL season, Jordan Howard of Chicago Bears broke the 1,000-yard barrier as a rookie runner. What a terrific year for him. And when the season began, he was number 3 on the depth chart. All right, Jeremy Langford was the starter, and then Kadeem Carey was number 2.
As you look into the crystal ball of Charles Davis for the future, is he a number 1 guy in this league going forward?
Yeah, I think he is, and I don't think my crystal ball is going to be cloudy at all. He has what you're looking for: strength, vision, determination, and some speed to run away from a few people as well.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Dimps. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Cameron Meredith, the intended target, and it's second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Second and 10 now. It's Cutler. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on third. Now Cutler. And this is complete to Zach Miller. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 19 yards there on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Throwing now, Cutler. Now Cutler in trouble. He lost the football.
For the defensive guys, that's wrong on just about every level. You did so many things right. Knock the ball free. You're excited you're going to get the ball. And then the offense gets it back.
Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. Alshon Jeffrey back to close out the year after missing weeks 11 through 14 with an injury. but the weeks he's been out there, it's been a tough go for him. It hasn't been the year he expected.
Not at all, and some of that has been injury. Some of that's been uncertainty at the quarterback position. The whole offense has really struggled throughout the season. And don't forget the loss of Kevin White. Remember, he missed his whole rookie year. They expect him to be back this year and provide some help to Jeffrey. He got hurt again this season. So Alshon Jeffrey, oftentimes when he's out there, he's a lone main target.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The dive unsuccessful. The big fella can't pick it up. And now out comes Houston. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Second and 10. It's Cutler again. Escaping the pressure right. The hook up good to Marquise Wilson. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now it's Cutler. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Cutler. On the right side, this is Miller. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Cutler. Now Cutler in trouble. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. The 30. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. Here's Cutler. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick, and it's third down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going at quarter. So it'll be first down here after the run. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. This is Miller. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 39 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
A beautiful fake. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's brought down after a good game.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one. All right, say it with me now. A lot of different words we come up with. Maybe we go back and forth after that play, getting his
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now out comes Houston. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you think to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. They come out here in the eye. On third down, Miller. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Give them a lot of credit. They ended up running the ball on a key third down situation. They were staring 3 and out in the face and found a way to flip the script and keep the ball moving on offense.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
It's a 4-receiver look to the right side. Savage now to throw. Right side, caught Fedorowicz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they? I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They go back to the ground now with Miller. Past the 20. Lamar Miller. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans will extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks, they often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the 3rd sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
18 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Chicago first down.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right? Your mind to beat guys to the football. And getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility. From the red zone now, here's Cutler on first down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Cutler to throw.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
And Barth puts it through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they were able to move the ball into the red zone, but they'll wind up coming away with just 3.
Yeah, 32-yarder. That's equal to an extra point nowadays, and those are no problem for an NFL kicker.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And now out comes Houston. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And they're going to speed things up here. They keep it with Miller on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Shift together here from the D-line. On second down, here's Miller. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Osweiler going deep this time for Miller. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. Here's Thompson to return it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now, Cutler on first down. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory? But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that second attempt. From midfield now, here's Cutler. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. 10 yards to go on third. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Cutler. And Jeffrey's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Final play of the half. It's Cutler. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. That's it for the first half. What's that? Now? Oh, we're back. Okay, well, something happened to Larry in the halftime show. I guess we're ready for the third quarter. Let's go. This will be taken very short. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a pass, and he took it.
Cutler will throw. And that's complete to Jeffrey. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Cutler. Royal making the catch over the middle. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll throw on first down with Cutler. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Zach Miller as tight end there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, ball's out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Just let him a little too much.
Yeah, I remember back in the good old days.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Marquise Wilson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bears get a bit closer. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, This looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near the goal line, on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
They'll come up now in the Wildcat package.
Here we go.
Now Miller will take the direct snap. Oh, design run for their wideout. And some room to work. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And again here, we'll see the Wildcat.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Direct snap this time, Miller. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
This time, Osweiler will throw. Completion left side to Miller. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers...
Now, hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So on 4th down, the Texans will call on their field goal unit, and on comes Nick Novak. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
Leopard! Leopard!
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
On 1st and 10, it's Cutler. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when I've been working with you, you've talked about a quarterback dropping it in the bucket on a deep pass.
Oh, boy.
You know where I'm going, right?
I know where you're going.
Ezekiel dropped his body into the bucket. It was his charity bucket behind the end zone against Tampa Bay after scoring a touchdown. How cool was that?
I thought it was one of the greatest celebrations for a touchdown I've ever seen. And you know what? It's a good charity. Money going to feed families during the holiday season.
Yes.
And the numbers have shown that jump into the bucket has helped the bigger jump into the bucket to feed those families. So very cool. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? the better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Cutler. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Alshon Jeffrey from 19 yards away. And the Bears cut into that lead.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
And he'll bang that one through. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now out comes Houston. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. From the gun, it's Osweiler. Can't find anyone, and down he goes. Osweiler sacked. Eddie Goldman forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. 3rd and long. It's Osweiler. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here's Shane Leckler now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. It looked like he might beat that last man. He doesn't, though, but it goes as a 32-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing now, Cutler on 1st down. Out to the right here to Wilson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explode.
And open is Jeffrey. Touchdown, Chicago. Alshon Jeffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Here we go.
They begin with a run by Miller. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. It was Willie Young that wound up getting him down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Six yards here to go for the offense on second down. Now Miller, he's had a big workload here tonight. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Here we go. Blue, landed. Blue, gone.
Osweiler now to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And an alley to run. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. A first down carry now for Miller. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now the Purdue man, this is Akeem Hunt. No gain on the play, it'll be second down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, Osweiler going to throw it. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And now the offense operates in the red zone. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they'll indeed take a knee.
turn up. I'm breaking in. I'm at the pearly gates, but they won't let it in. I told the devil, I said, I ain't trying to sin, yeah. No, I ain't trying to sin, yeah. Pray to the Lord, Daddy, let me in. I'm breaking in. I'm breaking in.